just want to share something that's on my mind based on these shows and selling birds and giving birds to people and things of that nature, right? I went to the Big Apple show and you know, I can't say that I'm ungrateful because I did place in a lot of places. I did actually great, to tell you the truth. But here's the thing, right? I got beat in the class of models. I got beat by a model. It was young birds. It was young birds, and the class was models, and I got beat by a model from a friend of mine's. Beautiful bird, hands down. You know, to give my bird the benefit of the doubt, you know, some of them wasn't fully molted, and in late shows like this, it's very important that your birds are fully molted, because the judge can just throw them down based on it's short on the tip here, short on the tip there, and you can get a gorgeous bird thrown down. My models were thrown down, but I won't take nothing away from his bird because he had a beautiful bird. He had a beautiful bird. It was a dark model, and it was covered right. Markers were all in the right places, and he beat me. So a friend of mine laughed at me when he beat me with the model. A friend of mine laughed at me, and he was like, you know, I know you mad and shit, right? And I was like, I'm not mad. And he started laughing, right? I guess he figured like, yeah, I was mad, but I wasn't mad. Because here's the thing, right? He beat me with the model, but the model came from my birds. It was bred from my birds. If not directly by two birds that came from me, I played a part in that. Somehow, some way, it was either a cock or a hen that I may have gave or sold to him that he bred from, and he gave him that bird. And the reason I say that is because the bird, if you look at the bird, it's like kind of like identical to my birds, where as you can see, it comes from it comes from that family. Later on, he did tell me the bird came from me. He bred from the bird. He bred from my birds, and he got that bird. And to tell you the truth, I was happy for him. I wasn't upset about it to get beaten by a bird that he bred from my birds, because in reality, when you give a person or sell a person a bird, don't you want to do good with the bird, though? I mean, like, if I'm confused here, then somebody help me out here. When your name is attached to something that you sell a person, don't you want it to give birth to good quality pigeons? Don't you want people to talk about you and be like, well, I got birds from him, and I bred some gorgeous birds, and I actually got what I bred from, meaning that you got blacks from him and you bred blacks. You didn't breed blues, reds, or duns, or anything like that. You actually bred black birds and good quality birds. Wouldn't you want that attached to your name instead of somebody saying, yeah, I bred some birds from him and what I bred was a bunch of garbage? None of the birds that I bred were good birds. Like, I had to either get rid of them, I had to put them down, or whatever. So I was a bit confused about that. I'd rather have people speak good about my birds and things and say, well, you know, if he gifted me that bird, he gave me a great bird. I'd rather see a person move forward in his progress with pigeons than to be held back like this, like to put, like for instance, why would I give you a bird? Why would I sell you a bird that I know it's just not a good bird? Not to say that I sell or give away all my best birds, because I don't. But if I do pass a bird on, whether it's by sale or gift, I want to give you something that I feel that, okay, I can't use that bird no more because I'm a little past it, but you can. You can use it, and you can actually breed good birds from it if you put the right pieces together, which is the main thing, man. It's just matching them up right. It's just using the hen to complement the cock, or the cock to complement the hen, and basically working on what you want. I'm never going to sell my best, because my best is something that I put my best foot forward to actually make happen. So no, I would never sell my best, but I would always want to sell or gift people pigeons that I can attach my name to proudly and be like, you know what? They got my birds. He beat me at a show. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? I don't want to get beat by my own birds. But at the same token, if I make that bet, then I have to lie in it and not get mad at it. I have to say to myself, well, you know, I got beat. But I got beat by a good bird that actually comes from my birds. So, you know, I got hit up on YouTube, and a lot of people be like, you know, I heard that you don't like selling birds to ATU members, and I'm not an ATU member, and I would like to buy some of your birds. It's not that I don't like selling birds or gifting birds to the ATU members, to the brothers in the club. It's just that it's kind of like working backwards for me to help you beat me. I mean, if you fall away and you know, and I give you a bird, sell you a bird or whatever, I don't have to really worry about it kind of coming back and nipping me on my ass, because I'm actually in competition when I show my birds. I come here I go to shows to win and not lose. But again, if it does happen, I'm not mad. I think the word mad was misused when it was said to me. I'm not mad, because in reality, you know, you want good things said about your birds, and definitely good things said about your name when a pigeon is attached to it. When somebody says, well, I bought this from him, or you know, he gifted me this bird, and it's just an amazing bird, and it actually did great for me, or it flies good, or I put it with a hen and it bred me beautiful birds. You will want more of those stories than the stories that I hear from a lot of other people. Like, birds was shit when I bred them. They threw me boots out, they threw me this out, they threw me, you know, blues, they threw me reds, they threw me duns, and all kind of other things that you hear attached to a lot of other people's names. I don't really want that attached to my name. I'd rather have good stories attached to it than stories that are not so good. But that's just my thoughts on it, guys. Give me your feedback on it, man. Let me know how you guys feel. Let me know if I'm wrong or right on that topic, guys. Stay blessed, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Black City Tipplers, guys.